Okay, next chapter is chapter 11, Spanning Tree Protocol. So as of now, we have 9 participants. So this chapter will provide info and commands, actual hands-on commands about STP. Okay, how to enable STP, and how do you change the uh, spanning tree mode? Then how do you configure the switch, the root switch, and so many more. Huh? So spanning tree by definition, spanning tree standards offer the same safety that routing protocol provide in layer 3, forwarding environment to layer 2, bridging environment. Okay, so this will span from let's say access layer, distribution layer, up to core switches. How do you span the packets to multiple layers? Okay, so there are several different spanning tree modes. No, so before we go there, I would like to expound more on STP. So ano ba tong STP na to? Ayan, spanning tree protocol. So we finished a while ago yung VLANs and inter-VLAN routing. So we're gonna go to spanning tree. Normally, the design is highly redundant. No? To make it highly resilient, in case the first link goes down, second link will kick in. Let's say you have a server here, PC4, and then meron kang PC dito, and this user is trying to access a file sa PC4. Then suddenly, for some reason, trunk 1 becomes unavailable. Try to imagine if this one is single link, then you won't be able to connect sa PC4, correct? Server dito, no? Di ba? Now, to make it highly resilient, dapat dalawang trunks. Okay? And then naka-trunk pa dito for EtherChannel load balancing. So we have these switches, let's say core switches, access switch. Okay, so if in case trunk 1 fails, it will just utilize the second trunk. Dito siya magra-route. Malinaw. So gagawa tayo. I'm gonna make a demonstration of creating this scenario. Puputulin ko ng trunk 1, no, while pinging. So there will be an interruption, 30-second interruption again to elect the next root bridge. When you say root bridge, saan nag-originate? No? So which is this one. So it will create another route to different trunks. Malinaw ba? So we want redundancy at distribution and core layer. Anybody? Why do we want redundancy? Nico. Bakit kailangan natin ng redundancy?
Parang sa backup, sir, pag nagkaroon ng problema sa...
Correct, no? For some reason, let's say unreachable tong route na to, switch 2 to switch 1, it will use a different path, okay? Multiple switches and trunk links. No, we want multiple switches, not only one. So if one link fails, another takes over. Okay? But the problem is looping. So redundancy will give loops. No? Bibigyan tayo ng looping problem. Switching loops gives problem if all links are active. Try to imagine. Let's say, walang problema. Lahat active. So first request will go to trunk 1. Okay? What about pag pining mo yung PC4 from PC1, paano siya babalik? Diba? Hindi na niya alam. Malilito na siya kasi should I go on this path or should I go on this path? Nalilito na siya. So dito, yung paikot-ikot na yan, magkakaroon paikot-ikot, no? Magkakaroon to ng broadcast storm. Okay? Ito yung problem. Number 1, broadcast storm. So if you create loops, you create broadcast storm. Hindi lang yan. Number 2, you create multiple frame transmission. Number 3, you create inconsistent switch table. So ito problem. I'll give you one scenario. So broadcast storm. Let's say ito yung PC1 and PC2. So you would like to reach PC2. Pero meron kang multiple path. Okay? So there's a switching loop. If you send packets going here, babalik yan dito. Okay? So you send address resolution protocol, meaning you are trying to learn the path, no, from this switch, you will learn the MAC address of this PC. Okay? So if I'm going back dito sa PC natin, to PC na to, so connected dito sa switch, right? Okay, pingable pa rin. So I'm gonna go to the switch and I'll show you if the MAC address of this PC has been learned. So the command should be show MAC dash address table. Okay. So what port number is this? This is port number 2. No, interface 2. So interface 2. Ayan, ayan. So the MAC address is 90. Malinaw. Basahin ko na lang to 90. Okay. So it dynamically learn. So ito yung address resolution protocol. So when you say ARP, it resolved the MAC address to a PC, to a IP address. So that's why, pag may nagping from here, may table to kung saan yung IP address na yon. Okay? So dito, how did the switch learn the MAC address? Because this PC is connected to port number 3. So pag tinype mo dito, show MAC address, lalabas yung MAC address nito. Malinaw. And then, since there are two paths, tatry niya pareho. So it will flood broadcast storm through non-source port. No? So broadcast dito. Kasi same VLAN eh. No? And then, from this origin, hindi niya makita yung piniping niya kasi wala dito yung MAC address table ng PC nito. Nandito. So nag-try na naman siya. Broadcast dito, broadcast doon. So dalawa na source. So this interface has MAC address of 90 as well as interface 2. Meron ding MAC address 90 kasi 90 MAC address nito. So pagdating dito, doble. Okay, nagdoble. So if you type show MAC address table, duplicate yung 1 and 2. Okay? So nagkakaroon ng broadcast. So pabalik naman, babalik yan, magre-reply. So two path din, two path. Okay? Pagbalik dito, multiple storm. Ayan o. Storm 1, storm 2. So dalawa na. Okay? And that will create a huge traffic. Okay? In short, babagal network niya. Okay? So yun ang problem. And nothing stop it. Next problem with looping is multiple frame transmission. Remember, we send the frame to interface 3 dito sa switch. Sabihin ng A is on port 3 kasi dito nag-originate. No? If you type show MAC address, makikita niyo port 3 has MAC address 90. Okay? And then, I don't know B. He's trying to reach this one kasi wala ditong MAC address record ni B. So, gagawin niya, magbo-broadcast siya. Broadcast hanggang ma-reach niya itong switch which contains MAC address of B. Once reached, the first frame arrive and then the second frame. Okay? So, yun ang problema. So, multiple frame. So, if you type show MAC address table, nakalagay sa interface 1, MAC address nito, as well as interface 2, MAC address nito. So, sino talaga? Yeah? Malilito na siya. Third issue is inconsistent switch table. So, nag-send ako ng frame to B. I don't know where is B kasi nandito yung MAC address table niya. Hence, I'm gonna broadcast to all switches. And then, na-reach niya yung switch which connected to B. Sabihin ng switch, yung computer A with MAC address 90 is on port number 1. Kasi dito pumasok, di ba? So, if you type show MAC address table, andito 90. Interface 1, MAC address 90. As well as port 2, andito rin. So, inconsistent na. Okay, nasan ba talaga? So, nalilito na yung switch. Pagdating dito, magre-reply. Pag nag-reply, yung A is sa port 1, 2, 3. Kalat na. Okay? So, nalito na siya. So, yun ang tatlong issues. No? Another one, EtherChannel. EtherChannel is exception. Meaning, this one is creating loops din. Pero exempted siya. Why? Because this link will be aggregated. Meaning, let's say you have 10 gigabit port, 10 gigabit port. That will be treated as one channel. So, walang looping mangyayari dito. Okay? The links are aggregated. When you say aggregated, it's grouped, combined, no? Combined into one. Redundancy without loops. There needs to be just one path. Tandaan nyo, isa lang path, no? Redundant paths will be cut down. Puputulin yan. Automatic ng STP. That's why expensive ang Cisco switch dahil meron tong spanning tree. Ano ginagawa ng spanning tree? It will cut redundant paths. No matter how many spanning tree yan, puputulin niya yan. Kahit 10 pang ilagay mong switches, isa lang dadaanan niya. Yun ang spanning tree. Okay? So, but ready to be open when they are needed. So, kung kailangan ninyo, let's say nag-shutdown yung main path, it will perform an election. Okay? And election process is very simple. The one with the lowest MAC address wins. Okay? So, this must be done quickly and automatically. So, spanning tree protocol does the following. No? Ito. So, mag-e-election ng one path, shut down the rest of the path. Okay? So, ano ginagawa ng spanning tree? Anybody? Christian?
Yung redundant paths will be shut down, boss.
Correct. So, yun ang key, no, sa examination. STP will shut down the rest of the path and it will elect a single path. Okay? Next, what is spanning tree? A tree topology has no loops. Okay? Meaning, it doesn't go in circle. It span to all devices. Okay? So, ito, this is not a spanning tree. If you send frame here, paikot-ikot lang yan. Okay? Pabalik-balik lang. Anong tawag doon? Broadcast storm. If you send frame from here, going here, since merong ring, no, may looping, iikot-ikot lang yan. Okay? Mababaliw siya. Sabi mo, ano ba to? Nasa Quezon City Circle ba ako? Okay? Ito, hindi to spanning tree. Okay? Left out siya. Left out. Oh. Orphan siya. Orphan. No? Spanning tree, no loops. No? Ano uli spanning tree? No loops. And connected to all devices. Tingnan nyo ha. Piping ko to. Kasi may PC dito. May PC dito. Tama ha. Ispan ako. Oh, tuloy-tuloy. No loops. No? No loops. Malinaw. Yan ang spanning tree. Okay? STP used by switches to turn redundant topology into spanned. Okay? You disable unwanted link using 802.1d. So, how does it disable? It disabled by blocking ports. No? Blocking ports. So, ito yung, there are 4 states sa switches. No? First, initialize. Second, learn. So, when you say learn, it record the MAC address of the computer to the MAC address table. Okay? Third one is forward the packet. And fourth one is the block the packet, block the ports. Okay? Ulitin ko first stage, learning, learn. Initialize. Okay? Second, learning. Third, forward. Fourth, block. Okay? Apat. STP defined in IEEE as 2.1d. Okay? What about encapsulation.1q? Ano tawag doon? 801.q. Okay? Rapid spanning tree defined by 2.1w. Okay? So, ano yung rapid spanning tree? .1w. Tandaan niyo yan, mga protocols. Excuse me. Switches run STP by default. So, you don't need to do anything. Wala kang gagawin. Wala kang gagawin. So, this is the spanning tree algorithm. So, this is what Cisco switches does. So, first step 1, it will select the root bridge. When you say root, dito nag-originate. Okay? Then choose a root port, meaning interface. So, it will elect an interface. And then choose the designated port, meaning destination. So, root port is source, designated is destination. And then shut down everything. Okay? So, to make this one understandable, I'm gonna make a simple demonstration. Okay? Mixing demo lang. So, dito, di ba, I was able to ping, saan yung ping ko? Ping. Yun, ang pingable po. Kanina, patay na yan kanina. Okay, sino piniping ko? Gateway. Piping ko si 3030. Okay? So, andito ako, PC3, piniping ko PC5. Malinaw, malinaw. So, without any configuration, no, maglalagay ako ng isang switch. Okay, isang switch pa. So, dito wala nang config to, no? Unless you would like to have a VLAN. Problema dito, may VLAN pala to, no? Sabi i-VLAN ko pa to. Ay, wag na lang, wag na lang. So, I'm gonna delete this one. Gagawa na lang ako ng bago. Okay? So, ganyan lang kadali mag-delete. Close mo lang. Okay? Sa physical namin, sa lab namin, ako ang dami. You need to erase, startup, then reboot. Reboot will take a while, no? Kagandahan dito sa software na to, you can just stop it right away. Okay? So, I'm gonna make a very simple spanning tree demonstration. So, without any VLAN. So, the IP address will be 10.0.0.1. Malinaw. Okay? Walang router. Walang router. Ito naman, 10.0.0.2. Okay? So, from here, I'm going to ping myself. And syempre, pingable yan. Ah, wait. Hindi ko maping. ipconfig. Ano ba IP mo? 10.0.0.1. Tama naman. Okay, okay. Hindi connected sa switch eh. Sarili ko lang yung piniping ko. Okay? Sige, connect natin sa switch. Anywhere, okay? Anywhere. Ayan, pingable, okay? Now, what I would like to ping is this one. So, connect ko to, wait, dapat ang cable natin is, should be cross cable to another switch, na? And then, switch to PC. This one, okay? So, I'm gonna ping na, the real IP is 2. Okay, it's trying to learn. What's happening here? Orange is learn. So, how do you identify learning process? Show span dash 3, spanning tree, spanning tree. Ayun o, nakita nyo? Learning, 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 learning. Sapa. Forwarding, third state, forwarding, third state, okay? Tapos na DNS ako, okay? So, forwarding na siya. So, 30 seconds, reachable na. Okay? So, ganun yung behavior, no? So, anong una? Initialize, learn, forward, okay? Then blocking, yung fourth stage, okay? Now, problema dito, what if you have redundant path? No? So that will be the problem. So let's say highly resilient networking. Okay, highly resilient. Highly resilient. Okay? So ano nangyari dito? Tingnan natin, observe natin. What's the command? What's the command? Show spanning tree. Oh, listening, blocking. Ayun, no, nagbablock na siya. Okay, blocking. Kita nyo? Listening, initial state. Learning, isa blocking na. Forwarding, tapos. Okay? Converge na siya. So, ano tong orange na to? Port number 1. Naka-block siya. Okay, malinaw. So, ang frame is being forwarded to switch 0. Pag ganun. Okay? Now, I'm going to cut this link. What will happen? I'm gonna cut this link. So, tandaan nyo, naka-block to Port 1, block. Fourth stage of switch na. Okay? So, I'm gonna cut the link. Puputulin ko na. Let's say, may janitor sa data center na sipa. Sabi niya, oops, sorry, naputol. So, ano mangyayari dito? Mangyayari. Sana ano mangyayari? Unreachable for 30 seconds. Okay? So, dito naman, listening siya. Listening. Ang tagal, no? Ilan yun? 30 seconds? Less than 30 seconds. So, anong nangyayari? Nagkakaroon ng election. The one with the lowest MAC address will be the root bridge. Okay, malinaw, ha? Learning na. Nalalearning yung MAC address ng PC na to. Learning na. Pag yan naging reachable pinging, forwarding na yan. Learning, hindi pa FW. Forwarding na. Ayan, reachable na. Okay, so yun yung behavior. Okay? So, 4 stage, anuling 4 stage. Initialize, learn, forward, blocking. Malinaw, malinaw, malinaw. So, sino root bridge? How will you identify kung sino root bridge? So, you need to type, yun nga, show spanning tree, spanning tree. Hanapin natin, This is the reach bridge. Asan ang root bridge? Okay, so wala nakalagay na root bridge So, hindi yan root bridge. So, how about this switch? Show spanning tree. Ayun. So, nakalagay dito, this bridge is the root. Okay, malinaw. So, that's how you examine. Okay, this bridge is the root. Malinaw, malinaw. So, reachable. Okay? So, rule number 1, even if you have many multiple connectivity, that will be shut down, correct? Diba? That will be shut down. So, I will create another switch. No? And I'm gonna connect a link. Gagawa ako ng trunk. Yan. Kung nga trunk. Okay? Ano? Kasi let's say, praning ako, praning. I would like to make it highly resilient. No? Takot na takot ako sa downtime. Yeah. Pag nagkabit-kabit natin, nabaliw na. Oh, ang dami ng switch. Okay? Para hindi tayo magkaroon ng downtime. Kasi naputol to, lilipat dito. Naputol to, lilipat doon. Naputol to, lilipat lang doon. No? So anybody, what's happening sa ating environment? Nagkakaroon siya ng election. Kasi na-disconnect ko. So, Ezekiel, who will win? Sino magiging root bridge dito sa 4 na switch na to? Ano answer doon? Ano answer? Ano answer kaya doon? Yun, reachable na. So, sino naging root bridge? Anybody? The one with the lowest MAC address. Malinaw. Okay, the one with the lowest MAC address. Okay, so saan dumaan? If you can see this one, it's green, green. No, ito black, black yan, black, black. So dito siya tumawid pala. Okay? So type natin dito, how do you verify root bridge? The command will be show spanning tree. Okay? Okay? Tandaan niyo MAC address Sige, bubuksan ko na lang. 00A1. Okay? Teka, saan ba ako nag-open? Now question, bakit hindi ito naging root bridge? Bakit ito naging root bridge? Bakit hindi ito, di ba? So let's examine the MAC address of this one. Show spanning. Okay, 00A, okay? Bakit ito winner? 00A, almost pareho, di ba? So compare the second one, 41 IDE, okay? Teka, isa lang yata. Ba't parehong MAC address to? 41DE to 2532. Ba't parehong MAC address? Show spanning, ulitin natin. 2532. Okay, yan. Ito yung scenario. What if the two switches have the same MAC address? Okay? So meron pa isang election standard, no? The one with the highest priority, a bridge ID. Tingnan nyo, bridge ID pareho, 32769, 32769. 00A, 41DE, 2532, 2532. Almost pareho, no? So, bihira mangyari yan. Okay, compare natin dito. Hindi, kasi ano lang yan di mako-compare dahil packet tracer software lang to, not a real one Almost pareho sila Ko-compare nyo lang bridge ID and priority. Pare-pareho yan priority. Sa MAC address dapat magkatalo yan. In real world, the one with the lowest MAC will win. Okay? Ito kasi simulator. Okay, so ito yung nanalo. So what will happen if I cut this one? Kakat ko tong main link. Okay? So, ano nangyari? Downtime. How long it will recover, Nico? Kailan magre-recover to? After 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And then, who will win? The one with the lowest MAC address. Tingnan natin, ha? So, tingnan natin kung sino dito magiging winner. Naka-block yan. Block. Okay? So, dalawa lang pagpipilian mo. So, you have two. So, nagkakaroon ng election, comparing. Sabi, pare, sino dito? Pareho lang MAC address. So, yan ang nakakalito. Nalilito na sila. So, ano nangyari dito? Yung 4 stages? Ayun. Dito dumaan, tol. Okay, dito dumaan. Okay, so yan. This is the root bridge. Okay. Teka, asan na? Asan natin root bridge? This bridge is the root. Okay, yun pa rin ang kanyang root. Okay, dito pa rin. What if nilipat ko dito? O yan, sige. Tingnan natin kung sino maging root bridge niyan. Disconnect na. So, dumaan dito. So, dadaan ba dito yan? Pabalik ng ganun? Or paikot-ikot siya? Same pa rin. Dito pa rin dumaan. Okay, mas magi-green lang yan. Magi-green lang. So, that's spanning tree. Any question? Ayun. Okay, pingable na. Okay? Cancel. So, yun lang yung spanning tree. No? Now, if you would like to dig a deeper, to have a deeper understanding of spanning tree, just read this book. Nandito siya, no? So, I'm gonna explain to you what is PVST. PVST, per VLAN spanning tree. That means you can have VLAN. Let's say VLAN 10, VLAN 20. Okay? So, gusto mong padaanin sa VLAN 20. No? So, you need to configure this one sa VLAN 20 para dito yung route niya. Para hindi niya gamitin to. No? So, yun ang PVST. Per VLAN spanning tree. It follows VLAN. Which VLAN you would like to route the frame. No? Na meron namang rapid PVST. Pag sinabing rapid, it automatically or immediately deletes dynamically learned MAC. Remember, meron tayong MAC address dito. No? Didelete niya kagad yan. Didelete niya. Pag nag-show MAC address, table ka, rapidly, no? MAC address. Okay, sabi dito, 90, no, yung PC, nasa interface 1, has been learned. No? Buburay niya kagad yan. So, he can adjust. Let's say, nilipat ko dito. Buburay niya yan. Rapid spanning yan. No? Bibilis siya. Next is multiple spanning tree. So dito, combination of VLAN, no? So you can map multiple VLAN to the same spanning tree instance. So meaning, MSTP runs on top of the rapid spanning, which will delete the learned MAC, no, to learn the new one. Okay? So remember sa stages, ng switch, di ba meron tayong 4 stages. One's learning. Second, ano yung second? And then one is initialize. Next, learning. Third is forwarding. Fourth is blocking. Fourth, blocking. So sa rapid, no? Once learn, auto-delete. Okay, ganun. No? Auto-delete the old one. Para wala nang broadcast store. Okay? How do you enable spanning tree? So you have to type spanning tree VLAN 5. No spanning tree to delete naman VLAN 5. Changing the spanning tree mode to PVST per VLAN STP. No? Spanning tree mode PVST. Yan lang ta-type nyo. And then enter to spanning tree mode MST. Then do configuration. Spanning tree mode rapid PBST. Okay? Next is BPDU guard. So what do you mean by BPDU? No, guard. So this is only available sa 3650 and 9000 series. No? You can enable BPDU guard features if your switch is running per VLAN spanning tree protocol and rapid. Okay. BPDU means Bridge Protocol Data Unit. No, the one who will be the root bridge, no, will be the one to guard, no, BPDU guard, and that can be globally enabled on the switch, meaning sa CONF50. No? When you enable BPDU guard at the global level on port fast, spanning tree will be off. Papatayin niya yan, no? If the spanning tree is in port fast operational. Okay? When you enable BPDU sa interface level, okay, without enabling port fast, and the port will receive BPDU. And that will be put on error state. So paano mag-configure? The command will be spanning tree port fast BPDU guard default. No? Then how do you apply sa interface? Pasok ka lang interface F0/1, for example. Okay? How do you enable port fast edge feature? The command will be spanning tree port fast edge. How do you configure the root switch? When you say root switch, yun yung elected, yun yung winner, yun yung path. Okay, so let's say in this case, sino ang ating root? Diba ito? Ito yung root. So meaning, kung may VLAN 5 dito, dito tatakbo. Okay? If I select to move to, if this one has been disconnected, yung secondary root will kick in. Lilipat lang dito yung VLAN 5. Okay? So it modified the switch priority, no? From default 32,000 to a lower value to allow the switch to become primary. So kailan nagiging primary? Papalitan mo lang yung priority value. Let's say for example, ito naka VLAN 10, ito naman VLAN 20 to reach this one. No? So primary link is this one. So how will I fail over to this one, to this VLAN 20? No? So ano gagawin natin? Yun nga, bababaan nyo lang yung priority. The one with the lower priority value will become primary. Okay? Anybody, gusto ko ilipat from here to here. What do I need to adjust? Priority value. Malinaw? Okay? So, if you want to configure the switch to become the root switch for VLAN 5, ito yon. Spanning tree VLAN root primary. Okay? So, automatically, yung VLAN 5 will be the root bridge. Next, how do you configure the switch to be the root switch for VLAN 5 and set net diameter to 7? So, the command's diameter 7. How do you fail over? Let's say you would like to use secondary. Gusto yung ilipat. So the command is spanning tree VLAN 5 root secondary. So nilipat mo doon. You configure the switch to become the root switch for VLAN 5. So parang ganito lang. Gusto ko ilipat. Ito kasi yung link. No? Tatype ko lang dito, root secondary. Okay? Configuring priority. So how do you change the priority? Spanning tree space port priority 64. Okay? Spanning tree port priority 64. Ito, question ko. Kung ang priority nito is 64 and ito 32, saan dadaan yung frame? Sa left o sa right? Ito 64, ito 32. Saan dadaan ang frame? John Arvin. Okay, ito 64, ito 32. So meaning, yung frame will be on here. Okay, bakit? Kasi mababa yung priority niya, di ba? Tandaan niyo kanina, the one with the lowest priority, no, will become the primary switch, no? So the switch with the lowest priority will become primary. Malinaw? Malinaw. Ganun lang ha. Anong command? Spanning tree priority number. Okay? Spanning tree port priority number. Ganun lang ha. Malinaw ba? Malinaw. Or another way to configure, if you'd like to fail over to the next path, is using cost. Okay? So move the interface config mode. So how do you configure the cost? Spanning tree space cost. Taas nito, 100,000. So this will configure the cost for the interface. Sige, gawin natin. So as of now, ito yung link, di ba? So ito yung link, obviously. Paano ilipat dito? No? Putulin ko muna to. Para wala ng election. So pag ganun siya. Okay, so configure ko cost. Maganda kasi tanggalin ko muna to. Okay. And then I'm gonna make a link here. Okay. And let's wait for 30 seconds. So how do you change the cost? Sige, punta tayo dito sa... Hindi, saan siya dadaan? Cost dito or cost. Hindi, tama pala yung kanina. Tama. So, let's add another switch. So, almost no configuration. And then, route natin dito. Okay. Dito. Okay. Tanggalin natin to. So, let's say that's your design. And then, saan dadaan? Dito or dito? Di ba? Mas madali ito eh, di ba? So, let's first examine the cost. So, how do you examine? Show spanning tree. Hanapin yung cost. Okay? Ayun o, 19. Nakita niya? Anong interface to? 4. Saan ang 4 dito? Learning pa. Learning. But 1 and 2? Switch 4. Switch 1 pala. So, ayan. Pingable na. So, let's examine. Show spanning tree. 4. Anong cost sa 4? 19. Malinaw. Well, default naman 19 eh. Kahit check mo pa dito. Show spanning. Ayun na, 19. Okay? Ito, port number 1. Pakita ko ha. Ayun o, kita niya? Port number 1. So, how do you route the frame? So, bababa natin cost nito. Okay? Bababa natin cost nito. So, from 19, gagawin kong 10. Okay? Configuration terminal. Okay? So, ito yung command. Spanning tree cost. Yun lang yan. Spanning tree cost. Diba 19? 19. Gagawin kong 10. Uy, ayaw tanggapin. Spanning tree cost. Tama. Spanning tree cost. What?
Sir, kailangan yata sa loob ng interface, sir.
Ayaw nga pala. Sorry. Interface 1. Galing. Nalimutan natin. Pasok mo na syempre sa interface. Ano yung adjust mong cost, syempre. Thank you. Teka ba tayo? Spanning tree cost. If you would like to know the command, just type. So wala siyang option sa cost. Okay. I'm using kasi. Wrong model ng switch. Low end to. Remember yung spanning tree, kailangan 3560. So ulitin natin to. So piliin nyo na lang to pag nag-lab kayo. Piliin nyo tong 3560, this one. Ha? Yung multi-layer. Yan ang kailangan nyo. Hindi to. Hindi available kasi yung command eh. Oh. Tingnan nyo. Walang cost. Na? You can adjust the port fast. You can adjust the VLAN and the BPDU, but not the cost. So again, this command will not be available to this model. No? Cisco. Over 2950 kasi to. You need higher end. No? Tingnan ko nga to kung meron. And show ano bang interface to? Brief, let's say interface 01. Spanning tree cost 10. Hindi rin niya recognize. Wala rin na. Hindi to available. Okay? Sa physical, meron yan. Sa physical, meron. So, yun ang difference na ano. Pero almost the same. Gagana yan. Yan lang naman yung command eh. Wala na iba. Unless you have a VLAN, no? Pwede kang mag-VLAN. Okay, okay. So, how do you adjust the timer? VLAN 5, hello timer 4. Right, timer. For rapid spanning. Okay, any questions sa spanning tree? Lab nyo na lang yan. Pero if you, I would suggest na i-perform nyo to kasi this is the complete one. Meron na siyang rapid spanning tree. So, piliin nyo lang tong 3560. Kailangan ideally 3650. No? So, let's select kung meron dito 3650. Ano ba ito? Wireless hub switch. Wala na bang iba? Ito lang high-end dyan. Wala na eh. Ano? So, hindi gagana ito. Ano? Hindi gagana. Kailangan 3650. Pero 2960, 3650, hindi gagana dito. Okay? So, hindi nyo malalab yan. So, ganun nyo lang. Ito lang gawin yung lab. Okay? No configuration at all. Okay? Very simple. Any questions? So, lab nyo yan mamaya. And then next one is the EtherChannel. Ito, napakasimple lang nito. Close natin. Close natin. Open ulit. Pocket tracer. Okay, so I'm going to explain what is EtherChannel. The EtherChannel. So EtherChannel provides fault-tolerant high-speed links between switches within routers and servers. Okay, highly available. Okay, when you say fault-tolerant, highly available, load balancing, no, somehow for some reason. EtherChannel consists of individual, so meaning isa-isa. Okay, so if you aggregated for 10 gigabit ang speed nyo, 40 gigabit. Aggregated link. Okay? So, EtherChannel consists of individual or group or logical link into one channel. Okay? If a link within a channel fails, traffic will be carried to the next link. Okay? So, may command dito, if it is on, PAG-P tatakbo. No? Port Aggregation Protocol tatakbo. No? Or LACP. Okay? Pag sinabing LACP, link aggregation, meaning grouping of many Ethernet. Na? Port aggregation, pareho lang yan. Okay? So the command is PAGP Cisco. Okay? So PAGP is native sa Cisco. LACP is other switches, open source. Na? Okay? Port aggregated, 128 on all ports. Na? PAGP learn method, it will learn dynamically. Na? Lock port priority, 32,000. Okay. So makikita nyo, 32,768. Load balancing, meaning load distribution and switches based on the source MAC. So guidelines for configure Ether channel. So hindi lalabas yung LACP dahil LACP is defined by open source by IEEE. Ang PAGP, gawa na Cisco. So sa exam, ano ang proprietary ng Ether channel sa Cisco? PAGP sagot doon. Okay? PAGP. How many Ethernet you can group together? 48. Okay? Single PAGP can be made by combining anywhere from 2 to 8. So meaning maximum of 8 Ether channel. Okay? Maximum of 8 LAN cables. Maximum of 8 fiber optics cable. Na? Single LACP Ether channel can be made by combining 16. So mas madami to, LACP, no? Compare sa Cisco. Okay? All ports must be identical. So how do you configure Ether channel? So dapat isa, let's say 10 gig, the rest should be 10 gig. 10 gig. And you cannot mix fast Ethernet with the gigabit. Let's say the first interface is 100 megabit. Hindi tapos yung kabila, 1 gig, hindi pwede. Hindi gagana. Tandaan yan, ha? And you cannot mix Cisco proprietary aggregation port with LockP ng IEEE. Hindi pwede. No? You can have PAGP and LockP on the same switch, no? But each channel must be exclusive, meaning you cannot reuse yung mga interfaces, no? All VLAN, trunk, or non-trunk operational, dapat naka-VLAN ka. Okay? Okay? Then lahat ng switch could be layer 2. All links must be either 2 lang. Dapat is 2 lang. Hindi pwedeng combine 3 or 2. Okay? To create channel, side must be set to kailangan auto-desirable, meaning dynamically learning. To create a channel, ano, side must be either active-active or active-passive. To create channel without using PAGP, must be set on-on. Do not configure gigastack gigabit. Yung GB converter. No? Hindi pwede yun. Converter, adapter lang kasi yan. And so on. Napakadami. Napakadaming condition. Okay, so gagawa na tayo. Ito yung layer 2. The command is interface port channel. Let's say channel number 1. Tapos, how many interface you would like to member ng one channel? Interface 1 to 4. So, meaning 4. And then, turn on the channel group 1. Change to desirable. Okay? So, magiging active na yan. Ito na. Lab na natin. So, saan na yan? Saan na yan? This will be our lab. Huh? So, this will be our lab. So, gagawin natin ito. Huh? Okay, so medyo matagal to. Are you ready? Ito na, ito na. So, I'm gonna make sure your packet tracer is fresh. Fresh na fresh. So, we have 2960. Grab nyo yung correct switch model, 2960. And then we have 3560. We have 3560. 2960. 2960. Pag nagkamali dito, hindi nyo magagawa to. Kaya ako sa inyo, mas maganda, gawin nyo na ngayon, no? So you can ask question. Kasi pag wala ako, who will help you, di ba? Parang nanood ka sa mga computer-based training. Lahat doon gagana. Okay? Pero when the time comes na something's faulty, not working, sino pwede mong tanungan? Wala, di ba? So mas maganda pa rin yung live one-on-one session natin, no? Than recorded. Recorded, hindi ka pwede magtanong. No? Pag sumagot yun, nakakatakot. Okay, ito na. So, fast Ethernet 1. Remember, we're gonna use cross cable. No? Fast Ethernet 1 to fast Ethernet 1. Yun ang rule of thumb. Ba? Yun, no? 1 to 1, 2 to 2. Malinaw. 2 to 2. Okay? Isa pa. Fast Ethernet 1 to 3. Fast Ethernet 1 to 3. Ganun pa cabling. And then fast Ethernet 2 to 4. Fast Ethernet 2 to 4. Okay? So, malinaw, malinaw. So, what's happening dito? Initializing, listening, then magkakaroon ng STP. Pero hindi yun ang objective natin. Our objective is to create channel 1 and channel 2. Channel 1 and channel 2. Okay? And then, may dalawang VLAN. VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So, lalagay ko dalawang PC. No? Same with this, the other one. So, interface 5 sa 6. Malinaw. Teka. 5, 6. Yung PC, ibig sabihin kakabit ko sa 6. Ayun, no? Nakalagay 6 eh. So, port number 6, doon ang PC. Okay? VLAN 10 yun, VLAN. Yung VLAN 20 naman, number 12, ha? Number 12. I'm just following yung diagram ng architect. Okay? Kasi pag di nyo finalo, hindi gagawin. 6. Okay, 6. So, ganun ang cabling, no? To 12. Sa Ortigas Center namin, yung training center namin dati, nahihirapan mga student dito. So, ano ba gagawin ko? Cross ba o straight? Tingnan nyo, ayaw gumana. Nagagana yan kasi naka-MDIC. So, kailangan straight, no? So, doon pala tumatagal na kami 2 oras eh. Kasi hindi mapping eh. So, mas maganda itong ginagawa natin. Mas mabilis siya. Ay, shucks, ano ba yan? But the end naman yung meeting, hindi naman. You cannot minimize. Hindi pwede. Okay, sige. Ganun lang natin. So, interface 12. Okay? Okay, malinaw na. Ayan, okay? So, next, we're gonna configure. So, ito yung distributed switch, DL switch. Tandaan nyo, DL switch is this one. Yan, distributed switch, DL switch. Okay? Access switch, AL switch. Access layer, distribution layer. Access layer,
Sir,
distribution layer. Okay,
sir,
go
wala
ahead.
kang screen.
Ha? Napindot ko yata. Pero kanina meron, no?
Meron, sir.
Okay, napindot ko. Thank you, thank you. Ayun, nawala nga, nawala nga. Yan. If you have a message, sabihin nyo na lang verbally na tama yung ginawa ni Sir Mark. Kasi hindi ko nakikita yung mga chats. Okay? Sabihin nyo agad yan. Okay, distribution layer. So this one. Yan. Okay. Command line interface. So encode nyo lang. Configuration terminal, enable. Okay. Host name, palitan natin. DL switch. DL switch. No IP domain lookup. Turns off DNS queries. So that spelling mistake do not slow you down. No IP domain. Dash lookup. Okay, next. So, kagandahan dito sa book natin, self-explanatory. No? So, ano ibig sabihin ng VTP mode? It will change the switch to server. Okay? So, gagawin natin, VTP mode server. No? Enter. Well, by default, server naman talaga. And then, VTP domain, sabihin natin, nexus.com na lang. Okay? Then, we're gonna create VLAN 10. Okay? We're gonna label yung VLAN 10 to be accounting. 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 Exit, labas. Gawa ng VLAN 20. Lagyan natin ng marketing. Ang VLAN 20. Okay? Exit, labas. Then, interface range from fast Ethernet 0/1 to 4. Gagawin natin switch port. Gagawin natin trunk. Okay, bakit natin kailangan ng .1 queue? Anybody? So we can perform inter-VLAN routing. Meaning, if the computer is sitting on different subnet, it will be reachable pa rin. Okay? Labas. Teka na. Switch port trunk encapsulation. Okay, switch port. Switch. Teka, nakalabas ako eh. Pag nakalabas kayo, pasok ulit. Okay? Switch port. Mode trunk. Kailangan naka-trunk yan. Why? So that multiple VLANs can be transmitted over single wire. No? Kaya kailangan ng trunk. Labas, exit. And then next one, interface range 0/1 to 2. Capacitor 0/1 to 2. 0/1. Okay? Next. Ito na, gagawa na ako ng channel. Channel 1, no? We'll be utilizing port 1 to 2. Parang may naputol. Sandali. Ayun, ito. Ano yan? So, I went inside 1 and 2 and I'm going to interface 1 to 2 to be a member of channel 1. Okay? So, what's the command? Channel group 1 mode desirable. What do you mean desirable? Automatic. Ayan. Change state to up. Channel, channel. So, creating a port channel. So, how do you verify? Do show channel. Sorry. Do show ether. Ayan. Do show ether channel. Sulat nyo yun, Do show ether channel. So, can you see this one? Layer 2. Ilang ports? 2. Maximum, 8. Okay? Next, exit. interface range fast Ethernet 0/3 to 4. Channel group. Group 2 naman to. Mode desirable. Okay. Okay. Exit. So save. WR. Okay, save na yan. So show ether channel port channel. Ayun na. Kita nyo? PAGP. Okay, PAGP ginagamit ko. Ano pa? Show ether channel question mark. Question mark. Summary. Meron ba summary? Wala yan. So, okay lang yan. Tapos na yan. Deal. Okay? So, sa access layer switch naman, no? You can do it programmatically as long as you understand. So, enable. So, I'll show you how to program. No? Tapos, conft. Change the name to access layer. Switch 1. No? No IP. Kung paulit-ulit lang naman, gawa ka na ng simple script. No IP domain lookup. So this will be the client. VTP mode client. VTP domain. Remember kanina, yung domain ginawa kong nexus.com. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/528. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 10 exit. So, ayan. Okay? So, yan ang ating program. So, lumabas ako. And then, teka, ba't siya nag-exit? Okay lang. Sige. Basta wag lang kayo mag-end. End kasi lalabas na yan. Interface range fast Ethernet /9 to 12. Switch port mode. Bakit access? Anybody? Kasi we're connecting PC. No? Single LAN cable. Single VLAN sa port 9 to 12. No? Switch port mode access. Switch port access. VLAN. Ibig sabihin, sa interface 9 to 12, VLAN 20 lang yung tatakbo. No? Why do we need to use VLAN? To segregate broadcast storm. No? 0/1 to 2. Ano naman tong VLAN na to? Trunk. 1 to 2 is trunk. Switch port mode trunk. Okay. Ito na. Channeling na. Channel group 1 mode automatic. Kaya desirable. Exit. WR. Okay. So, tingnan natin. Same config lang yan dito. Ang pinagkaiba nito, kung iintindihan mo to, so, copy-paste ko na lang. AL2. Yan. Para hindi sayang oras. Tingnan natin. Ano pinagkaiba? 5 to 8. Anong VLAN to? Anong VLAN? VLAN 10. O, tama. Pareho lang, di ba? Ito pa. 9 to 12, VLAN 20. 9 to 12, VLAN 20. O, pareho lang, di ba? No? Sasayang ka lang ng oras. Ito naman, 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Ano ginawa sa 1 to 2? Nag-trunk lang siya. Okay? Trunk lang siya. Ayan. Channel 2. Yun. Ito pinagkaiba. Channel 2. Ito yung sa kanan. Okay? Okay? Ingat kayo. Baka pareho channel yan. Okay? So, ito, channel 1. Copy ko na yan. Punta tayo dito sa AL1. This one. Tingnan nyo. Panoorin nyo. Lakihan nga natin to. Let's magnify. Okay? Ready? Teka, pakita ko. Show. Ano ba to? EtherChannel, EtherChannel, question mark. Ayan. Load balance. Wala pang load balancing. Malinaw? Walang laman ha? Walang laman. Ano pa? Summary. Yun yung hinahanap ko kanina. Ay lumabas. Walang group. Okay? Blanco, blanco. Okay? Pag D, down, patay. Pag P, port in channel. Ito na. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, paste. Oh, tapos. Tapos na. Hindi nyo nakita. Ang bilis. Ayan na yun. Walang error. Walang error. Okay? Exit. Save. Oh, same command. I'm gonna issue. Let's check summary. Oh, may PAGP na. Cisco proprietary EtherChannel aggregated group port, no? So, anong interface? 1 and 2. So, ito yung trunks. Anong channel? Channel 1. Malinaw, malinaw. Isa pa. Load balance. Saan load balance? Walang Mac load balancing na. Walang Mac. Ano pa ba pwedeng itanong dito? Summary port channel. Port channel. Ayun. So, both interface desirable. Okay? Both interface desirable. Undesirable, it will dynamically learn. Ito naman sa access layer 2, kabila. So, just go to next switch, which is this one. Ito, yan. Okay, ready na, ready na. Ito na. Teka, I wanna make sure switch 2. Ito nakakalito kasi. Ayan, switch. Ayan, tama, okay. Switch 0 yan. Saan yung switch 1? Switch 1. Yan. Okay, Ian. Pakita ko muna, walang laman. EtherChannel. Okay, walang laman ha. Summary. Okay, blanco. Ito na. Paste. Tapos. Okay, exit. Summary. Oh, yan, meron na. Oh, 1 and 2. So, when you see P, ano ibig sabihin ng P? Ano ibig sabihin ng P? Port in channel. So, one channel na yan. So, dalawang interface na 1 gig in one channel. Okay? Do you do load balancing? Load balance kasi sa MAC address na eh. Summary. So, ganun pag-check, ano? Sulat nyo, I hope you're writing it down. Group number 2, pag pina. Okay? So, working na siya. So, what's happening here? Ano to? Blocking state yan, di ba? So, how do we verify? Show spanning. Learning. Okay? Ina-unblock na niya yung port, no? So, magiging green yan dapat. Magiging green yan. Teka, naka-green ba? Oh, ito, green eh. Ito, ayun, green na. Walang blocking. Blocking sa spanning yon, di ba? So, one group lang yan. So, ano effect nito? In case the first link goes down, dito siya dadaan. Malinaw. So, gagawa ko na dito ng, lalagyan ko ng IP. Kasi sa lab, wala eh. Hindi nilagay. Pipingin ko to. So, VLAN 10, VLAN 10. VLAN 20, VLAN 20. So, dapat to maping ko. Okay? So, VLAN 10. Okay? VLAN 10, 10.0.0.10. Basta VLAN 10 din to eh. Okay? Okay? Tingnan natin kung pingable. Tingnan natin kung pingable. So, una kong piniping sarili ko para hindi ma-jinx. Para success agad, di ba? O, pingnan natin yung kabila. Pingnan natin yung kabila. 20. Oh, pingable. Ang bilis, di ba? Kanino, di ba, may learning pa? Wala nang learning to. Tuloy-tuloy na kagad. O, reachable. Okay? Reachable. Ang bilis na. So, show IP int brief. So, up in dalawa. Yan yung port group natin. Okay? Ito naman yung PC. Ano pa ba gusto naman? Show run. So, ayan, channel group 1. So, dalawang interfaces. Group 1, group 1. Okay? Trunk siya. Yan ang trunk. So, sino yung VLAN 10? Nandun yung PC natin. Ayan ang VLAN 10. Nandiyan yung PC natin. Ha? Since nasa VLAN 10, hindi mo mapipinto. VLAN 20 to, di ba? Sige nga, lagyan natin ng IP. Now, within the same range. Tingnan natin kung reachable. Same subnet, ha? Kung 30 naman siya. Mapiping ko kaya to? Tingnan natin, ha? Hindi pwede. Kasi nga, VLAN 20 yan. Okay? So, yun ang purpose na yan. Ha? Tingnan natin 20, successful. Ngayon, how will you test EtherChannel? Kita nyo to, dalawa. Puputulin ko isa. So, dapat walang effect. Walang election. No election. No downtime. Guaranteed no downtime. 0. Okay? So, I'm gonna cut the link. Ito na. Walang kukurap. Ay, teka, madilit ko lahat. Walang kukurap, ha. Reachable. Puputulin ko to. Oh. Oh, continuous. Walang downtime. Di ba? Samantala sa spanning tree, meron eh. No? 30 seconds downtime. So that's one good thing about EtherChannel. Ang EtherChannel, kinoconnect niya sa core. Ito yung core natin. No? Nandiyan yung mga server. You cannot afford downtime. Okay? Ayan, no? WIPEC, oh. Continuous, oh. Non-stop. Okay? Non-stop yan. Oh? Continuous, no? So isa pa. Puputulin ko to. Pinutol ko yun. Still continuous. Okay? No effect. So that's highly resilient network, no? Highly fault tolerant. It can tolerate any fault, no? If you know SPF, no, hindi yung let's say punta kang beach, pahid ka ng SPF lotion, hindi ka itim. SPF, single point of failure. So this one, wala tong single point of failure, no? So if you have 8 aggregated link, naputol yung 4, continuous business ka pa rin. Business as usual. Okay? Now, how do you fail back? So, fail back. Babalik natin. So, 1 to 1. Binalik ko. Okay? May effect ba yun? May effect ba? Tingnan mo. Wala, di ba? Wala, oh. Wala effect eh. Pero if you're really peculiar about this, ayun, may 7 millisec na wala. Ayun, kita niya, 7 millisec. Okay? Pero baliwala, insignificant. Balik natin to. Ay, hindi pa. Nag-election pa. Balik natin yung kabila. Anong port available? 1 is to, remember 3? Binalik ko. effect. Walang feel. Walang nangyari. So that's EtherChannel. Oh, meron. Na-time out. Anong nangyari doon? Ayun, naputol to. So what's happening? Nagkakaroon ng, how do you investigate? Investigate natin. Nag-down. Ayun, nag-down siya. Change state to down. Okay? So, nakat yung channel natin. How do you check yung channel? Well, ayun, desirable. Okay, working pa rin. Summary. Tingnan natin yung what happened. Okay, active eh. So, ano naman nangyari? Ba't ayun, dito sa kabila may nangyari. So, investigate natin ito. Nag-down. No, severity 1. Show spanning EtherChannel. PP active. Load balance. Hindi. Summary pala. Wala, hindi natin mahuli. Ang bilis eh. Port channel. Yun, port channel info. Port channel. Wala. Up eh, oh. Desirable pa. Walang nangyari. Hindi, masyado mabilis kasi. Hindi natin na-detect. Usually, this will happen. May makikita kayo dito. You will see, summary. D. You will see D. Okay? Meaning down. Okay? Sige, pakita ko ulit. So you can experience. Because experience is the best teacher. Putulin ko. Yan. Down yan. Same command. Summary. Ayun, down. Okay? Down siya. So that's how you identify. let's say your project is in America, no? Like yung mga project ko nasa America. Wala akong way to check talaga. Paano ko ma-check to? So this is the command, show EtherChannel summary. Makikita nyo, uy, down pala, shit. Something happened. Pero pingable. Diba? Pingable yan eh. So how will you know that? So that's the difficult part, no? Kumbaga ito yung gray area. Pingable naman siya. Sino magko-complain? Pero when you type summary, may down na link. Naputol. Naputol yung link. Ayun, no? So normally sa Dell, we're gonna raise a service now severity 1 ticket. Now to be assigned sa hands and eyes. So when you say hands and eyes, sila yung, they will be the one to enter the data center. Sila yung nasa New York. Kasi nasa Sydney ako. Ano? So mas maganda padala niya ako sa New York para ikabit ko lang yung kable. So sasabihin ko lang sa hands and eyes, can you please connect cross cable from switch 2, no, inserted to EtherChannel, Ethernet 2 to the multi-layer switch Ethernet 4. Ganun lang sasabihin ko. Okay? No one will notice. Walang downtime. Okay? Pero may change in configuration. No? So the moment he enter, yan, mag-up na yan. Okay? So back in business ka na. So yun ang trabaho ng engineer. No? Okay? Being proactive. Any question? Any question before we perform this lab? Okay, so dapat lahat green ha. Putulin nyo ha. Putulin nyo. Then you shouldn't be pinging, dapat unreachable, different VLAN. Okay? Tapos kailangan dalawang channel. Okay? Basta paikot-ikutin nyo pag na-board kayo. O, wa-effect. Hindi na, time out. Hindi kasi nag-election. Nag-election. Okay? Okay, that's all. Any question? Any question? So that will be your hands-on lab. So meron kayong dalawang hands-on lab. Okay, EtherChannel in spanning tree. EtherChannel. Ay, na, spanning tree. STP. EtherChannel. Okay, so okay na bahala dyan. 8:40 na sa akin. 6:40 na sa inyo. Sabihin na, 6:15. 7 p.m. Tapos na kayo yan. Okay? Madali lang naman siya. Any question? So again, what's the difference between the two? Spanning tree is a failover mechanism in networking. EtherChannel is the load balancing of network, no? Aggregating multiple links into single group or single channel. Spanning tree is electing single path among multiple path and electing a single root bridge. Okay? So yan ang STP at EtherChannel. Malinaw ba? Malinaw. Okay, so ang dami nating lab. So let's start this one unless you have a question. Do you have any question? Okay, walang question. Okay, so let's start. So I'm gonna end uli the session. So yung recording ko will be saved, no? And I'm uploading at sa YouTube kagad. Okay, stop